Hello Aces, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to build my version of the Beechcraft King Air. So this is not the Super King Air, this is just the normal standard King Air. Still a really cool plane. The Super King Air will come eventually on my channel whenever I get around to building it. Now it's probably not much different from this one. It's probably just slightly bigger and maybe like more powerful engines and stuff. But yeah, so this is a little twin engine turboprop aircraft, and if you guys are building an airport, this will fit really nicely into it. And it is a very easy build, so you guys should not run into any sort of problems with it, and you guys could build a lot of them if you wanted to. You could build as many as you want. You can even find some airline liveries probably of what kind of like little airlines operated these things. I will probably do a livery on this one at a much later time, and then I'll show you guys how to make that livery. So if we go over here, there is about 7 layers to this build. So it's not a very long tutorial, and it's not very hard either. This is really easy. So if you want to build it, the main materials you're going to need is black wool, button, cobblestone wall, quartz slab, block of quartz and quartz stair, black stained glass, normal glass, nether brick slab. You'll also be needing some iron. You'll be needing a door. And you will also need tripwire hooks. So we are going to go over here and let's begin. Okay, so for the first layer, what you want to do is you want to place one black block right here. This can be for your wheels. You're going to grab a random block for a placeholder, and you're going to go back by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 5. I'm going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you're going to come out by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you're just going to have a black block here and a black block there. You're going to get rid of this because you do not need this anymore. I'll fix that later. And then you're going to place your buttons on each of the sides of all of them. And then just to finish them off, you're going to place some cobblestone wall 1 high on each of them. And that finishes the first layer. Okay, so for layer number 2, you want to come to the front. You're going to place 1 block of your quartz right here. You can also use white wool if you choose to. And you're going to place a stair, an upside down stair right on the front of that. And then counting behind this block, you're going to have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You're going to skip 2, and you're going to drag these blocks all the way down to the front until it is 3 short. Actually, yeah, 3 short, and then you're just going to place a slab right at the front of that. So you're going to place a slab here. So you're going to leave these 2. And then you're going to place some blocks until it is 2 short from the back. So right there. And then coming to the back, you're going to have 2 slabs here. 2 slabs on the other side and 1 slab right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come right here. You're going to skip 1 block, put 1 slab. It's going to go all the way down until it is 1 block short at the front. You're going to do the same thing with the other side. Drag it down until it's basically 1 block on each of the sides. So now we're going to put in the base for the wings, as you can see over there, and then we'll continue moving from there. Okay, so now for the wings, what you're going to do is you're going to leave 2 of these slabs right here. You're going to place 1 right on the 3rd, and this is going to be 4 long. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to have these by 2. And then you're going to have 1 block in here. You're going to come out by 2, so it should be right in line with this. You're going to skip 1 over here, so just basically put 1 in the middle and then delete the middle one. And you're going to have that 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. It's going to be 5 long on each of them. And then you're going to place 2 slabs right at the end of it. And then 1 block of quartz right in the middle of that. And then you're going to grab some iron. So we're going to have to go grab some. And you're going to place one right here, and you're going to go out by 2. Place a button here. And we'll do the propellers a bit later. So then you're going to add 9 onto here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, 5, sorry. You're going to add 5 slabs onto here. And then your 6th one is going to come out. And then you're just going to have 2. And then you're going to join this together. And you can fill that in. We'll just do the same thing on the other side really quickly. So you're going to leave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have a block here. You're going to have 2 blocks coming up until it's right in line with this. And then you're going to delete the middle block and have another one here. You're going to have 3, 4, and 5. 4 and 5. And then you're just going to do the same thing as you did. Place 2 slabs there. A block right in the middle. And then come with your iron. And then you're going to extend it about by 2. You're going to have a button. And we'll do the propellers in a minute. And then just to build up your landing gear for it to attach, you're going to have an extra piece of cobblestone wall up here. And then you're going to place another block of quartz into each of these. And then come under here. You're going to have a slab right there. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side here. And then we'll just make the wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then your 6th one comes out. And it's going to be 2 ahead. And then just connect it and fill it in. And we will get on to the next layer. Actually, when I said layer, I meant propellers. Sorry about that. So you want to place 1 fence post up here, 1 fence post up here on here. And with your fence gates, you can't exactly place them on the iron if I tried to. So you're going to have to place 1 block here and 1 more block here. You're going to place 2 fence gates just like that. You can also just use your cobblestone wall and do something like this. But I just don't find it looks as nice. So you might want to go with the fence and fence gate style. Like that. Just going to do this really quickly. I don't really need to explain it because I think you guys know how to do this already. There we go. So there are the propellers. Just make sure you have that wing filled in, and now we can get on to the next layer. Okay, so one thing I've noticed before we get on to the next layer, you're going to add 2 extra slabs right onto the slabs behind the wing. So here you have 2. You're just going to add 2 more, so that will equal to 4. So now we can move on to the next layer. Okay, so now for the next layer, I think we're on layer number 3 now. So you're going to place 1 right side up stair here. And then you're going to have 1 block here, and then you're going to have a 2. And then a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you're going to have a 1 on the back, a 1, if I can actually place it, 1 there, 1 there, and you're going to skip this one, and then this is going to go all the way back to the front. And then just a 2 here. And why we skip this one? Because you're going to place your door right here. And I think on the back, if we look at this one, there's slabs. Yeah, there's just slabs across the back. Just like that. And that finishes that layer. So now we're going to do the rest of the wings, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now for the wing tips, well, for at least the rest of the wing and the winglets. What you're going to do is you're going to come right here. So where you got the slab sticking out, you're going to place 1 right here. And then this is going to be 4. You're going to add an extra 4 onto it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is going to be a 4x3 box, so it's going to be 3 high and 4 long. Did I say high? I meant wide. So 3 wide, 4 long. And then you're just going to place a block right here. And have a stair here for your winglets. And then you're just going to place 1 slab here and 1 slab here. and then one more right there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. You're going to place a slab right here. You're going to add 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have a 3 by 4 blocks. You have a block right here, a stair, then a slab, and a slab there, and one more slab there. Now, if you really wanted to, if you do not like this, you could just delete this and have it kind of like that. Or you guys can kind of play around with it. It's whatever you guys want to do. But you can kind of play around with this and make it look really nice and stuff. So, yeah, but that basically wraps up the wings. And then just to cover up the engines, you're just going to add about 5 slabs on top of them. And it should just be one before the wing ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay, so now for the next part, you're going to grab a slab, and you're going to put one slab back here. Then you're going to have one block, and then you're going to have 3 going across the front like this, and then one going back here. This right here is going to turn into 13, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then you're going to have one here, and then a stair right here. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so this one's going to be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you're just going to have one. And there's actually supposed to be one more. And then you're just going to have a 1 in here. And I actually just want to do a recount. I'll go off camera in a minute. I'll be back in a sec. I just want to make sure that this is 13. Okay, I have recounted this, and this is actually 14, so it's 1 too big. So there's 13 here, and then you're just going to place your blocks here, and right here you're going to have an upside down stair here, and then you're just going to have your block right there. And the reason why there's an upside down stair, I'm not entirely sure the reason why, but I guess it's to kind of make it look smoother. Like, I mean, if you look at this one, it kind of looks more smoother, I guess. That's probably why I did that. And this is also the layer with the windows, which we will get to next. Okay, so on the real aircraft, there would have been about 4 or 5 windows. On this one, I can only get in 3 of them. So that's kind of the best I can get. You can probably get in an extra one actually right there too if you really wanted to. But what you're going to do, we're going to start with the left side first because this is where the door is. You're going to cut out 1, 2, and 3, and you're just going to put in 3 here. And on this one you can actually probably have 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and put in 4 here. But for the sake of this build, I am going to just put in 3 just to kind of keep them even. And I did forget, before I forget, I'm going to place slabs inside of these places right here at the front. And that finishes up this layer, so now we will get on to the next one, which involves the cockpit. And we'll do the little tail wings after when we do the next one. And then we can get on to building the roof and the tail. Okay, so coming back to the aircraft, I have actually just decided that I want to place in the tail wings, which are called ailerons, in case you guys did not know that. You're going to place one slab here, and then you're going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one's going to be 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so place a slab into here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Just like that. So that's what that should look like. Now we'll go on to the cockpit. Okay, so now for the cockpit. So you're going to come back by 1. You're going to have 3, and then you're just going to have a 1 on the side. And then you're just going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to have 3 slabs, 1, 2, and 3. And that's not right, actually. if I look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, and 3. So I guess we actually did have it right before. I'm just looking at it from a different angle. So if we did this side, it will make more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to have a 3 behind here. And then I think that this just comes back to here, maybe? I'll have to go check that. Actually, let's go see right now. It's kind of the part where I'm kind of like trying to think of where stuff goes. So we're currently right here. Actually, it comes in because this is actually where the tail is. So yeah, we're doing this right so far. That's good. So there's going to be 2 more here, and I think it's actually a 3rd one. This is actually a slab. There we go. That's right. So hopefully that's not too confusing for you guys. If you did get a bit confused with that, please rewatch that part and you'll see what I did and stuff. So now we can finally roof off the plane and we can put in the rudder or the tail fin, whichever one you want to call it. Okay, so coming into the airplane, now this is before we put on the roof. Now your cockpit glass is kind of upwards and your windows are down here. So what I would do is place in some black wool, probably up to about the first window here, or actually no, one more back from it, and then I would put some quartz blocks up here. So unfortunately in this one you do not get a whole lot of room in the cockpit. Actually there's barely any room. I suppose you can make the cockpit bigger, but then this part would block the window. So, but you can also move your windows back if you really wanted to. At least on this side you could. Yeah, you guys can figure out what you want to do with the interior and stuff. So, but now we are going to roof off the plane. Okay, so we're going to do the rudder first. So you're going to place 3 blocks on top of this, but this is going to turn to 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1. And then you're just going to grab your stairs, and you're just going to place your stairs going all the way down. I think there's a stair on the last one too. No, that's just there's some slabs here. And then just to finish this off with the roof, you are just going to place it, and it's going to go all across your glass. And I think right here, it's too short from this block. And then there's going to be some more slabs coming here. So right on the back here, it's going to be too short. It's too short right here with these 2 blocks. And that pretty much finishes it, I guess. Okay guys, that finishes this tutorial on the Beechcraft King Air. So I really did hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope you find some really good use for this plane in your worlds. And if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on this video. I really appreciate it. And also subscribe if you want to see more of these cool, awesome builds. And if you have any requests of what you want to see next, whether it's builds or whatever, please let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to reply to you guys if you guys have suggestions. And I'll see you guys on the next one later.